For all the best of everything within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, you're in the right place. This is Near Disney. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is Near Disney. I'm Elijah with Florida in Motion Realty.
Hey everyone, I'm Virginia with Florida in Motion Realty, and welcome to the show. And I would like everyone to wish Elijah a very happy birthday. Coming up tomorrow is his big 30th birthday. So happy birthday, Elijah. Hope it's a great one.
You had to tell people how old I was. You didn't just tell
Oh,
me
no, you're young. You're young. Come on.
That's okay. That's okay.
No.
Yeah, it's
a big
exciting.
deal. 30,
3 decades of me. So that's why Wind Down Wednesday, we got something to do. Cheers about.
Cheers.
Clink through the Brady Bunch squares.
Mm-hmm. Cheers to that.
And it is the Wind Down Wednesday stream where we members of the real estate dream team at Florida in Motion Realty with working with Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, get together at the end of a day showing houses and just want to chat about what's going on with the market and bring some newsworthy articles for you that we like to share as well. So I think we'll just jump right into it. I think you got a cool interest piece here that I'm going to bring to the stream.
Yeah. So we've been keeping you all updated on the progress of the Brightline train. And they announced a few days ago that the tickets are in fact on sale now. If you go to brightline.com, and you can purchase tickets for trains starting to run later this summer. They still don't have a definitive date of when they will start, but they're saying late July. So you are able to purchase the tickets for a ride, to and from Miami. They're going to have 16 trips a day. So basically like almost on the hour. So that's exciting news. So you can purchase tickets for the future right now, and that will be starting pretty soon.
Okay, so I think we might as well just play the video that's in this news segment as well, kind of get a chance to see what the train looks like and get more visual to like put I'm just going to skip the ad here, turn on the volume.
Okay. I don't hear anything.
Okay, well, I love that image of like the train by the highway, and it's just zooming past even the cars. It's just, you'd paint an image of just how functionally necessary this is going to be, like in the time that you are saving, because you think you're going fast on the highway, it's like 70-80 miles an hour, but that thing just was whooshing past people
I know it goes so fast, and you can get to Miami super quick, and it's just really a convenient way to get to Southern Florida from here. And the tickets are about $79. They start at $79 for adults, and about half of that price for children. So it's a good
Okay,
deal.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks for sharing. I know everybody itching for updates on that. So
Definitely.
I will bring up another public interest story that I saw here. So interestingly enough, here we go. Uh, so interestingly enough, tomorrow is not just the anniversary of my birth. It's also the 46th anniversary of Star Wars. The first film premiered May 25th, 1977, and I think Disney bought the rights to it in like uh, 2012. But
Mhm.
there is a bit of somber news regarding Star Wars today. Disney to shut down the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser hotel experience this year. So yeah, so when it announced just like May 18th, just the other week, that it's going to have its final voyage, as they're saying, September 28th to September 30th, they announced. So if you
Mhm.
know, that was like this interactive hotel that was going to like bring you into the world of Star Wars, that was going to create this as science fiction just experience that, for the big mega fans after Disney acquired this intellectual property. So it's just kind of a bittersweet thing. It was something I haven't had a chance to do yet, but I wanted to bring it to your attention because you've still got some months. If it's something that you always wanted to do, if you're a big sci-fi nerd at heart like me, and you were going to plan your vacation around that, or just a staycation, if you're already a Florida resident, just wanted to go to Orlando, it might be a cool thing to have checked out and experience and archive in your own social media that you're doing.
Yeah, definitely cool to know about. Yeah, I heard a lot about that hotel, and I was surprised to hear that it was shutting down. I mean, maybe they'll reopen it in the future. I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't really know what the plan is.
it says considered by many to be one of Disney's most ambitious projects at
Yeah,
Disney World. It said it might have cost, the whole thing might have cost them like around $1 billion, by some figures, and they only bought Star Wars for like around 4.5 billion in like 2012, like
right.
from George Lucas. So it was a big investment, and we know that when it comes to Disney, whatever comes next is going to be super cool too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, they're always the next ride that replaces the old. There's always those people that kind of mourn for the last storied, legacy experience, but then the new thing comes in and it brings a lot of awesome opportunities for memories and experiences.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
so
that's right. I mean, that's like what we were just talking about before the show, that how, the new live action Little Mermaid movie is coming out. And I was just saying that
tomorrow,
I have these memories of just loving the original when I was, 11 years old. And so I'm looking forward to going to see it, because so Disney's always kind of like reinventing something, and you know,
yeah,
people want
the
to
Little Mermaid in the late '80s ushered in what's called like the second golden era of Disney. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's uh,
So
that's
that's
cool. And then all the '90s movies that when I was little started to come out. Get to see Lion King, Hercules, Mulan,
yeah.
Hunchback, and Pocahontas, and all
Mhm.
that good stuff. Okay, so one more article I think that you wanted to share here as well. I'll pull this up.
Okay.
It's Central Florida housing.
Yeah. So this came out actually 2 days ago, that new data has shown that Orlando continues to be one of the hottest real estate markets in the country, and that is great news for us. According to the Housing Heat Index, it still ranks in the top 50 metros in the country. So that's all great, and it's all based on the value of the homes remaining high, job growth, and low unemployment. So those are all very positive things for our area. And we like to hear that it's still a good housing market for everyone looking to move to Florida or buy a new home, or, it's the values are still there. So that's great news for us.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of add an addendum to that.
Mhm.
This article here saying that buyers are kind of adapting to higher mortgage rates as well. It just kind of
Mhm.
stung to know that as those rate hikes were coming up, it's like going around 3 percentage points higher than people were used to a year or so ago. They're kind of people are just saying, well, I need to go ahead and buy a house.
Yeah.
So 30 year fixed mortgage rate has remained under 6.5% for the last few weeks,
Mhm.
offering buyers more stability. And we heard that no one has a crystal ball, but maybe the next month is going to be a pause rather than a hike. So we'll keep you updated on that as well as as it comes in. So 30 year fixed rate mortgage averaged 6.39 percentage this week, according to Freddie Mac. And steady rates are instilling more confidence in home buyers who are
Mhm.
turning to new construction for greater inventory options. That's why we have created a highlighted New Horizons video series that we did last week on the show. You can find it if you subscribe to Near Disney. You'll get our steady feed that we present where we highlight new construction communities for you and give you an opportunity to see what's going on there as well. We know that there's a big push for that lately. Home
Mhm.
builders also report feeling more optimistic about the outlook for new home sales and resuming more single family constructions. Uh, so yeah, let's see, with inflation easing further and the Federal Reserve expecting to pause its rate hike soon, mortgage rates will stabilize near 6% in the second half of the year, according to Nadia, a senior economist and director of real estate research for the National Association of Realtors. With a 6.4% mortgage rate, typical home buyer can afford to purchase a home up to $380,000, and that's 2% less than the national median home price. So, it may be, still a little bit of a push because
Mhm.
we ideally want those things to totally line up, but work with us, give us a call, and we will tell you how you're either above or below the average in a given neighborhood that you're interested in looking at, and
Mhm.
it's our job to work for you. Uh, so, yes, because the median U.S. home price dipping to around 371, according to
Mhm.
the other article. The Orlando area uh, may be having it, like according to this, around 375. But even if looking at the trend there, this article right here is saying that California's median home price has just jumped up over
Mhm.
800,000. So
Yeah.
you can kind of see why the data shows that the majority of people moving out of California
Yeah.
and into states like Florida, where there's attractive points like no state income tax and an average median housing price, that even though inventory can be a little competitive, it's not priced at 800,000.
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge difference to have a median be 800,000 versus 300,000. So yeah, you can definitely see why the data definitely points. I looked at a map the other day that showed, the states that people were flocking to and the ones they were like, having a mass exodus. And Florida was at the top. And looked over on the West Coast, and California was definitely one of the blue ones, which meant people were leaving. So I mean, makes
Yep,
sense.
I'm getting to meet a lot more Californians lately,
Yeah.
and New Jersey and some New Yorkers. So
Hmm.
cool people. They just they want to get bang for their buck when they make
Absolutely.
a home investment.
Yeah. Yeah. It's important.
I'll just
Definitely.
share one more thing because I know you got some cool charts that you could share. Just regarding the home investment versus renting. Survey says that apartment hunters, house hunters are placing more emphasis on their dog's needs than even themselves. Because says when dog owners are looking for a new apartment, they're less concerned about their needs and more focused on whether the potential residents will accommodate their four-legged companions.
Hmm.
Uh, and it's saying here that The primary considerations of apartment or rental dwelling dog owners looking for a new place are pet policies, including size restrictions, how much the pet deposit is, and even considering that more than because that's 80% important, 86% important to them compared to the cost of the rental month to month, 82%, and the location of the rental, 77%. So if your dog, if you are a dog person or cat person, hamster person, parrot person, lizard, like some people got lizard dragons,
Yeah.
I understand that it can be kind of tough because there's a lot of people where they check the no box when you're looking online for a rental or that for pet friendly. So
Mhm.
that can be a big encouraging factor to wanting to actually make a purchase rather than a rent because you're the boss and you decide the pet policy. But when you partner with us, of course, whether you're looking for a rental or single family home, we will partner with you to get the information for are pets allowed or are
Mhm.
there any pet restrictions for even the condo or HOA that you're going into because those can be a factor
Yeah.
and yeah it's just and it's an important to accommodate those furry friends. I know that I made sure that my cat had a good view of out the window when I was buying a I totally emphasize with that. This younger generation is really placing a high importance on pets, kind of treating them like I saw this meme that says pets are the new kids and plants are the new pets for like these
Yeah.
young Gen Z people, and
Right. Right.
very, very, very special place in our hearts for them.
Yeah,
So,
it's definitely something to take into account when you are looking to rent or buy. What are the policies? Because certain places have strict rules against the size and the weight, etc. So definitely something to take into account. Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I'm just gonna bring up this chart
Yes.
that you had.
Yeah, so we get a lot of questions about new construction, obviously, and different communities in the area, and so I wanted to touch a little bit on some. There's a lot of gated communities in Central Florida, and just talk about what are the pros and cons of living in a gated community. Some people like it, some people don't. Some of the pros are that when you live in a gated community, you have obviously more security features than traditional neighborhoods, such as cameras and security guards and maybe patrols driving around. And this can give some people an extra peace of mind. So that's some of the cons of living there. And they also have another a pro is for these type of neighborhoods. They have like these great resort style amenities, like
Right.
a center and a pool house and a clubhouse where maybe you can rent it out for parties. A lot of them have golf courses and large pools, just and playgrounds and things like that. So that's a lot of what you get when you live in a gated community here. Some of the cons that people might find, because you always have to kind of look at both ends, because of all those amenities, the downside might be that you have more fees associated with like the HOA
Yep.
because you need to have the upkeep of all those amenities, and that might be so there are more rules that you have to follow, and that might be make some people turn away from living in a gated community because of all those rules. And then we just want to who's the right fit for a gated community. I mean, really anyone, but I think a lot of people gravitate towards it because of those pros that we talked about. The security, it's great for families, and you have that kind of like feel like you're on some of these places, you have that feel like you're on vacation all the time because of all the resort style amenities. So
Yeah, I will. Yeah, and I think you had another infographic.
yeah, so I wanted to kind of I just chose 3 of some of my favorite gated communities in the area in the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle. There are many more, but I just chose 3 that I'm familiar with that I really like. And the first one that I chose was Keens Point, and that is in Windermere. And this is just a really beautiful community. The houses are gorgeous, the landscaping, the mature trees, and they have a superb 18-hole golf course in there. And
Right.
along with the golf course, they have a club called the Golden Bear Club. And it's just a really nice atmosphere. I have some friends that live over there, and when we go to visit, they take us to the club, and it's just like a real community feel over there. So it's a beautiful place, and it's in Windermere, and so it's really close to all the theme parks, and that is definitely a perk. The next one that I chose was Bears Reunion in Reunion, and that is over in Reunion. And this community offers 3 golf courses. They have a water park and they have mini golf, and there's just so much going on. And the cool thing about this community is that it is available for homeowners and vacationers.
Nice.
And it's in the proximity to the parks is really close too. It's just over in Reunion. And so it makes it just a great option for another beautiful gated community. And then the third one I chose is over in Lake Nona. It's called Village Walk. And I chose this community because, again, the houses are beautiful and the landscape is beautiful, but there's a lot to do over there, like outdoors. There's tons of running trails and just parks and different things to do as far as sport courts and pools and, all these walking trails, and there's beautiful bridges and canals. It's just really breathtaking, the landscaping over there. So just trying to familiarize everyone with some of the really nice gated communities in the Central Florida area.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, just gated community is a must for people's peace of mind and security.
Exactly.
Even our real estate team has had talked to some kind of celebrities or pseudo celebrities who would love to come join us in a celebration, but just, it's got a different style to it. It's not a gated community.
Right.
It's kind of this place where people can come in and enjoy our downtown and have that awesome lifestyle with shops and restaurants and festivals and stuff, which is not really going to be hosted with a privacy driven gated community. But, we definitely understand that people want to prioritize that as a lifestyle too. So good to keep these ones in mind. And if there's any communities that you want us to cover in a future episode or video or stream, we invite you to engage with us in the chat. Any topics you like us to cover, any questions that you have for us, you don't feel like you're interrupting us when we're just riffing here.
Yeah, we'll take
Part of the
questions
point
anytime.
is we raise our glass to you. If you got any questions, shoot them at us in the comments in the live stream while we're live. We'd love to engage with you and welcome your feedback, because there's been tons of times where we have gone and made an entire highly produced video for Evergreen on the channel just based on one of the comments or questions that you asked us. So
yeah. So we're definitely open to any and all questions, and we're happy to research anything for you.
Yeah, let us know what are you seeing tomorrow in theaters? Is it Oppenheimer or Little Mermaid?
Yeah, exactly.
Talk about anything in the chat. We love to engage with you.
Yeah.
And that's, like we mentioned at the beginning of the stream, tomorrow is my birthday. And if you want to give me the present that I want more than anything, you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Our phone numbers are here. Be in touch with us if you or anyone has any questions about Central Florida real estate within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, or even just beyond. I don't mind working in a place like Treasure Island either.
Exactly.
So we're so close to 2,000 subscribers. So if you would enjoy, if you appreciate our content, just hit the subscribe button. Mean the world to us.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, I think we've had a great time here tonight, and birthday eve for me. So appreciate you all tuning in. Feel free to engage with us in the comments. In the meantime, have a great night.
See you next time.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.